This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV 24/7.
Right, what is this phenomenal called Rajinikanth? Why is he so popular? Why is it that one tweet from Rajinikanth and there are how many followers? 250,000 odd followers, and to say the least. Why is it that he's just so very popular among men, among little children, among women? What is this magic around Rajinikanth? Why is it so much magic?
I don't know, he's very, the way he acts is have all his little moves and dialogue. It's just the way he presents himself.
The style?
Style, yeah.
Okay.
Rajinikanth is not just a global phenomenon, but I think he's a global social phenomenon. Because just have a look at it. There are 200 people out there today from all over UK, and not just from London, but from all over UK. So 200 people who have probably worked together in the past, who are probably not kept in touch with each other, or probably here to kind of follow up, meet new faces. So all of this is being done just under the Rajinikanth banner. No other superstar has ever proven to kind of draw this kind of a crowd with so much of enthusiasm for the people. So I think he's more than just a cultural icon. He's more of a social icon as well. One that's going to be extremely difficult to emulate by any other person.
I'm sure, very difficult.
And the other thing is he is very simple and he connects with our fundamental inner principles that India represents. I saw him once in an airport and you couldn't realize it was Rajinikanth only after he walks, because he walks very fast. And
Yeah, he
he did a
does,
blink.
he does.
And so after a few minutes I realized that Talewal, and was shouting, he turned back and just did a hi and went off. So that's his simplicity. You know? That's the greatness about it.
I'm reminded of a joke. So Rajinikanth was was participating in a running race. He came first, and just behind him was light.
That's right.
That's the speed with which he walks around.
Absolutely. It's the simplicity which just gathers everybody's mind into supporting him. We all love him. We are all here only for him today.
Okay, I'm sure. This is incredible indeed. Young man, what do you do in life? What does Rajinikanth mean to you?
Oh, he's a common man that we all can relate to ourselves. So he grew from the very humble background and he stays humble all the way up. Whatever magic he does, he still reminds us that we all can be humble and just follow his path to be able to reach where he is.
Humility is something that everybody's been talking about.
What do you want to say?
Why do you like Rajinikanth so much?
Because he's very good in acting, and he puts lots of action into things and has good costumes.
Good costumes. Surely has great costumes, which none of us have spotted. Great costumes, great dialogues, the punch dialogues. Yes,
He is the age of around 70s now.
65.
65 now. See the kid, I mean, like, even from her, even to the people like such an old person, they all like him till now.
6 to 60.
That's
6 to
exactly,
60, yeah.
That's exactly why I was so curious to find out details about this phenomenon. I can't crack it. I've been trying to for several years in my reporting. I can't crack it. It's just magical. Every time there's a Rajini movie that releases, it's just magic for at least 1 week. And the first show is just so electric. The atmosphere inside. People don't listen to dialogues, they don't watch the movie, and you just have to see the subtitles. And when it says Rajinikanth on screen, I know that people get up and scream, and I know all of you are going to be doing that, yeah? Yeah, you erupt. Okay.
Actually, like each and every words of his is a mantra.
Okay.
Now, there's a single word, Magilchi. That's one word. It's not in
Magilchi, by the way, means happiness. Yeah.
Happiness. So it's a Magilchi is one word. It's a mantra all over the places now, globally.
Do you guys actually follow any of his punch dialogues or any of his dialogues? Do you actually try to implement it, or is it outside the movie and then you're back to your life? It's your life.
It's our life. For all of us. You all agree?
Is your wife here?
No wife, no hype, only life for Taliban.
What is the difference when you watch a movie in India and when you watch a movie in London, which is not as often as we do in India? What is the big difference? What do you miss when you watch a movie in London?
We miss big crowd and Milk Abhishekam.
Milk Abhishekam, of
Yes,
course.
Milk Abhishekam.
Especially if it's a Rajinikanth movie.
Yes.
You miss the whole culture and the fun of, the milk bathing and the crowd and the
crowd.
And the
Crowd
crowd.
is more important.
More important.
cutouts. Yeah.
The cutouts, kid.
Yeah. No
All
cutouts.
the posters and all the hangama before the movie. Yeah, yeah. We are here to create the hangama, but we don't see the hangama anywhere else. You know.
You are the ones who have to
Yeah,
create
we have to.
Yeah, you could have been spectators there.
Yeah.
Here you have to create the hangama. You said something. Who said something?
Some
Come
local
closer.
music, some local dance and stuffs like that outside the theater.
Okay. Okay, you missed that.
So the thing is, it's so hard to get tickets in India, and it's so hard that you work hard to get it somehow with some influence and all that. The minute it's open and you go in, you feel so gratified.
I know.
That feeling is not there, as though you've earned something. And then with each song, people stand up from the seats, go near the screen and start dancing, and all that noise and that commotion. But yet within that commotion, you enjoy it. That commotion. That's not there. So first show, first day.
So it's
in
not
India is
just
different.
it's not just noise. Basically, it's a lot of entertainment. It's not just noise.
Yeah.
Festival for us.
It's a festival.
Yeah, it's a festival for us. Talaiva. You know, we have grown up looking at him, and he has done a lot of good things, at least for people without.
And movies in general. Any other movie that you watch, what do you miss? Do you miss eating samosas during an interval? Because here you have to invariably settle for some nachos and.
For the samosas and the molaga bhajis and the mutta bhajis. Yeah, we are going to get some here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like you said, you're really
Trying to
making it
replicate what we do in India. Yeah.
Indian cinema into
We
this.
are missing crackers as well, so you can make some crackers. Yeah.
Oh yes, crackers.
So the fireworks outside and the ones which goes like lottery tickets inside, those are missed here
They're
a
also
lot.
missed. They're also missed here. I'm sure you guys will compensate for it and do as much as you can. Lastly, movie watching is not as cheap in India now. In fact, there's a debate that's going on how expensive it is. I mean, here, to give our viewers an idea, in London, for those who are watching from India, it costs about £12 on an average, a ticket here for an adult. But it's not so cheap there in India, is it?
No, it's getting very expensive. And if you compare the earnings in India, relatively, it's quite more expensive than, it's not that affordable for everyone.
Yeah.
So it's become a sort of a rich man's luxury cinema.
What lesson should India take from multiplexes here in movie watching?
I think the divide between the poor and the rich should narrow down. So it should be affordable for everyone. So there should be an option, a cheaper option.
Okay, good thought.
Even
Good
if
thought
it's a
indeed,
little
because in theatres here, in cinema here, you don't have too much of a VIP seating, and it's all standard seating.
Exactly, and all of them are in the mid-range. So even somebody who's not earning a lot can afford it with a little bit more effort.
Yeah, okay.